Good morning. This is a special edition of Too Raw for TV, and I have the distinct honor of talking to the 39th President of the United States, the Honorable Jimmy Carter. Mr. President, you are still going strong at 97 years young. Uh, I think when most people look back on your presidency, the crowning achievement was the peace agreement between Egypt's Anwar Sadat and Israel's Menachem Begin. But it's been your post presidency that a lot of people look at with admiration. You are very well known for your humanitarian efforts, ensuring fair elections in uh, various countries, especially in South America, negotiating uh, as far as releases of hostages in North Korea and various other spots in this world. You've called out racism uh, when it pertains to colonialism and throughout the world. So many people, the real people, uh, understand and appreciate your efforts. But I think some of my younger listeners are not aware, Mr. President, that you're the founder of Habitat for Humanity. And I wonder if you could discuss that with some of, describe Habitat Humanity for some of my younger listeners. Well, first of all, me and Rosalind, we are delighted to be talking to you. Uh, as a fan of Atlanta Braves, as a fan of NBA basketball in general, I like to say I think your channel is very educational and might I add, still quite humorous. Thank you, Mr. President. I try to do my best, you know. But about Habitat for Humanity, well, it's a nonprofit organization where we build homes for the needy, and supplies are always something that we are looking for. So, with that in mind, I'd like to hand over to you, Michael. Yeah. So, on behalf of the Boston Celtics organization, Jayson Tatum would like to donate these thousands of bricks that he has thrown up over the years, especially this season, Mr. President. He's on a torrid pace. We like to present these bricks to Habitat for Humanity to build these needy homes for those in need. We really do appreciate it, Mike. And Jayson Tatum, I saw the other day he went 6 for 34 from the field. So these bricks will be very plentiful. I do hopefully imagine. Yeah, I'm the president, and he doesn't play defense, so he's got a lot of energy to shoot up those bricks. So it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be a lot of homes, potentially hundreds of homes that are going to be built just by the Jayson Tatum brick catalog alone. I mean, it's going to be plentiful. Yes, we're looking forward to it. As I say, me and Rosalind, we go out there ourselves. We're still building homes for those who are in need. And Jayson Tatum, I salute you for going out there, not thinking about the team, not thinking about the best methods for helping your team out, and just shot jacking. And it's the best result that we can have. Yes, Mr. President, Jayson Tatum is a selfish son of a bitch, and he only cares about his points. So, this is great for you guys. So, just wanted to, yeah, this dude is a fucking shot jacking fucking piece of shit. Shout out to Polo, all right? Shout out to Polo Sports. He's about to go live talking about Jayson Tatum and his selfishness. And let me also say in my last video, shout out to LB because he's been the first one to talk about the Washington Wizards and how they will probably be a team that a lot of people aren't looking for. I do remember him talking about the Washington Wizards from the beginning. But back to Jayson Tatum. Um, it's horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. 39% shooting from the field. Just imagine, in this era, right? In this era where it's so much easier to score, um, compared to 20 years ago. Jason Tatum is what, 6'7", 6'8"? And people got on Iverson. People got on Iverson for shooting 42% from the floor. When the spacing was horrible on his team, they didn't really have a lot of shooters. You know, when you think about it, Allen Iverson never really had a knockdown shooter that he played with for a long stretch. I think the closest he got to that was Kyle Korver. And it's funny, when he did get Kyle Korver on his team, his field goal percentage dramatically improved. 44, 45%, because of spacing. Spacing is very important. But AI was still in that era being double teamed, not having any other scores on his team. A slower, more defensive orientated era. He still was able to put up 27 to 30 points a game and shoot for a guy that was 5'11", 6 feet, a decent percentage. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but Jason Tatum, man, there's no excuse, man. The guy doesn't play defense. Um, he's shooting 30% from three. He routinely has more shot attempts than points. That is the textbook definition of a shot jacker. That is an inefficient shot jacker. To take 24 shots a game and only average 23 points is a disgrace. That's a disgrace. And his game has regressed. His playmaking has regressed. The only thing that's gone up is his rebounds. That's just from trying to put back some of his bricks, most likely. All the bricks that are being thrown by him and Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Jason Tatum is playing very selfish basketball. And when you look at it now, when you look at the picture with him and Jaylen Brown and Terry Rozier when he was there, now you can kind of see how it wasn't really on Kyrie Irving. Everybody was blaming Kyrie Irving for the problems of that team, but look what's going on with these dudes. Is everybody want to be a chief, but no one wants to be an Indian. Everybody wants to be a boss, but no one wants to be a soldier. So Jason Tatum is going to continue yakking up bricks. I don't know what's going on with this dude, man. You know, he doesn't let. I think some of these guys be letting those newspaper clippings. Well, these guys don't read newspapers. These guys be letting all of these, video clips and uh, Jason Tatum highlight reels and praise from other people. They let that shit get to their heads, man. The Kobe Bryant comparisons. These dudes be letting that shit get to their heads, man. And what really irritates me and aggravates me is how these guys haven't accomplished a goddamn thing basketball wise. They haven't accomplished anything, and they think that they are like on a level of like historically great players. But anyway, shout out to Jason Tatum for providing all these bricks for Habitat for Humanity. And tell me what you guys think.